game is making me feel things, and I don't like it. I mean, I like it when the story makes me feel things. You know, I didn't want to cry yesterday, and I'm probably going to cry again today. And I don't know how the game, like, why. Game. That's basically all I have to say. Game. Yeah, I think we should just start. Get it over with. Let's do it. Let's do it, I guess. Let's do it. Press start. How do I press start? There we go. That's how you press start. I do need to increase the volume. There we go. This is not gonna be fun, but hey, you guys are here to see me be bad at the video game, so I guess we have to start. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up, one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! A locked murder mystery? What the... Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're on a picnic and find a dead body. This is just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? Oh no. Oh no. That just reminds me of anime. Oh, anime.
What?
He's right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you down there. What the hell was that? I don't get it. Just the worst. I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm actually acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
What the heck?
Yeah, completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet someone killed her. And that person is here? That person is one of us? Because I didn't do it. How many times do I have to tell you?
Don't look at me!
I said it before and I'll say it again. It wasn't me. The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that.
Hey.
Standing around here isn't going to do any good. Let's get going.
What the heck?
How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat? I guess it's time. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. Made my way toward the elevator, but with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You can say that it's not your fault. Oh, it's Makoto. Oh boy. You can say that like it's not your fault world that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. So everyone stands. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial. I could have just ended that here yesterday, but you know. Set skills. I love that I have to go through all of them to set skills. Focus. Wait, what? Publicity. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Let's see our truth bullets. Victim was Sakura. Time of death is estimated to be noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. A chair had been jammed against the door within the rec room, blocking the access from the outside. It is believed that the killer did this to create a locked room scenario. Sakura was found dead seated in a chair, slumping forward. Traces of blood were found around her mouth, presumably from when she vomited blood. However, there's no injury or indication as to why she would have vomited blood. A blood stain was found in the front of the shelf of the magazines. The blood is presumed to be Sakura. There is currently no explanation for how a blood stain would have appeared so far away from the victim, from where the victim was found. At one point, Oi had been injured and taken to the nurse's office. After she was taken care of, she gave a piece of candy to Sakura, which had this type of wrapper. According to Oi, she had monopolized this candy as soon as it had become available, so obtaining a piece would have been difficult to impossible. There were pieces of red glass scattered near the table in the rec room. After finding the top and bottom pieces, it was concluded that the shards must have come from from a bottle. A Monokuma figure was found laying on the rec room floor. It would fit roughly in the palm of your hand. Hydrate? Okay. There are a number of red bottles on a shelf in the rec room. Inside each is a Monokuma figure. Additionally, there seems to be some kind of unknown correlation between the bottles. An empty protein drink was found near the rec room door. The container had a label reading Chem A2. The power of the sun in the palm of your hands, Mr. Parker. The shards of glass from the window that was broken to get into the room were found around and underneath the container. Fresh handprint was found inside the rec room open locker. Since the locker was open before they opened the locked room, there was no way someone was hiding in before they arrived. Sakura had written notes to Toko, Byakuya, and Yasuhiro. asking them to meet her in the rec room by noon. She had slit these notes underneath each person's room door. Byakuya confirmed that he received Sakura's note, but also claimed that he never went to see her, in fact, had not seen her at all that day. Toko confirmed that she received Sakura's note, but also claimed that she never went to see her. A small bit of garbage accidentally fell out of Yasuhiro's pocket. It was a piece of paper with red polka dots on it. Yellow powder was found on the instep of Sakura's foot. Sakura suffered 2 blows to the head, not 1. No blood was found in either of her hands. All of the Monokuma bottles appear to be roughly the same weight. However, when the bottle shards were weighed against an intact bottle, the shards were found to be heavier. On the magazine shelf, one magazine had been put back upside down. Inside this magazine, Toko's name had been written in blood. It is assumed that whoever wrote it used their finger to do so. In the shelf in the chem lab, a section A contains supplements, section B contains reagents, and section C contains harmful chemicals. A bottle of poison labeled as section C had been placed in section A shelf. There was a broken bottle in front of the chem lab shelf, which was labeled Chem C4. The powder on the floor is assumed to have come from this. According to Byakuya, the powder would have been spilled after the incident took place. Someone had left footprints in the powder spilled in the chem lab. These footprints appeared only near the leftmost section of the shelf. From this, it can be assumed that the suspect only had business in this area. Okay. It seems we're ready. Seems we're ready for the trial.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Do we?
Whoa! Deja vu!
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. I have a feeling it was Hina, but I don't want it to be Hina.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Okay,
It was one of you killed.
And what reason did...
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can.
I couldn't get it.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason did...
Because you hated her.
Is that it?
That's the only reason you have her accusing us? No, that's wrong.
You know it isn't, Hiro. She knows about this.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those 3 killed her.
I can disagree with Hina, but there's a good reason to suspect all 3 of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? I don't know. Let's see. Oh my god, I already don't like this. Pocket trash. Oh boy.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all 3 of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
Okay, that's not it.
Didn't either.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
No, it's wrong. Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's,
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So
Interesting.
there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Hiro, you're dumb,
well,
please.
I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When did she give it to you?
Hello,
The last time you saw
Invincible.
Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is, Sakura loved its candy too much to share when Sakura got that
I
candy.
got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the
So
nurse's
Sakura
office.
died yesterday.
So if
It
that
was very
the last
sad,
time
I
you saw her,
cried.
there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Oh, Hiro.
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all! I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
You are hostile.
It's not just normal hostility! You're the real culprit! I even have proof!
Oh?
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm
What
talking
proof?
about her shining message.
Okay. What shining message would it even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
How do you know
That was
that?
her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying?
Oh,
no
Hiro,
way.
please no.
I didn't do it.
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Oh, Hiro.
Hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Thank you, Kyoko.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Oh, Hiro. Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was... And the magazine... Above the magazine? Above the magazine shelf? It was way up the device. Were you able to spot it despite being so high up? Your legs super long. What's so strange about that? Your eyes are long. What does that mean? Actually, now that I think about it, it really wasn't about... Anyway. One of your favorite? Welcome. So it wasn't even for me.
Shoot!
I thought... Yeah, the dying message. I mean, I guess on the
got it.
shelf. It just sounds weird.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it.
I'm just very bad at this video game, so
I
please
found
don't
it
expect
right there at the scene of the crime.
very good
after we'd started the
video
investigation.
gaming.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Does it though? Definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case that clearly contradicts what Hito told us. Let's jam! Let's jam, everyone! Magazine dying message. Okay.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said that he's in the first round of the body, but at the time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
Well, maybe
it was only after the investigation I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
I did it wrong.
Shoot!
I'm just very bad at video gaming.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
Okay, I think I got it.
Problem. What I said makes total sense.
I think I have it. I think I have it. I think I have it.
I can tell you exactly when I found the when Ogre's body was discovered.
Oh no? Oh, thank you for not spoiling.
Shoot.
I am very bad at video games. Oh my god, am I overthinking this one?
I can tell you exactly when I found the when Ogre's body was.
And I can tell you it was only after I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out.
Okay, let's see.
What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
It was only after I found the magazine.
When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
You just want to
exactly
enjoy my very bad gaming.
it was only after I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
There we go.
No.
I just knew it. It's just so difficult to get it. It was so difficult to get it.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Yeah, Hito, please don't be dumb.
Tell us the truth, Hiro.
Please let it be Byakuya.
When did you see the message?
I hate Byakuya.
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Aw, Hito. Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Okay, what is my bullet this time? Oh, it's this one. Okay.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
Interesting. I hate this part because I'm not good at rhythm and stuff, but I think
I'm
I did
completely
okay.
unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Yeah. Thank you.
Then who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself.
Yeah, but I don't think
That
so.
would
It doesn't
explain how
look
he
like
knew
his
about the message
writing.
in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
Oh, interesting.
I figured as much.
But
Game? Okay,
why
thank
would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Did you?
Please, just let me explain what happened.
I don't feel
God
this
Ogre's
is the
note,
truth.
and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there,
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
and that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence.
Oh boy.
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me.
I don't think so, Hiro.
She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
Oh, Hiro, I don't think so.
So of course I freaked out, and then
Oh, sorry.
I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
There is no lurk
I hit her
command,
from
but one of my
behind before
emotes
she
is
had any
alert.
idea what was happening.
Give me a second. Give me a second. One of my emotes is lurk. I don't know if it's a follower. I don't think it's a follower emote. But yeah, there you go. Thank you for lurking. We appreciate everyone here. Maybe I should actually make a lurk command.
Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that.
Hello again.
Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
Hiro, you're too dumb. This doesn't sound like you. Plus, there's another hit, and there's
so
something
I wrote
about the
Toko's name in
chemicals.
blood across a magazine on the table, and I ran away.
Yeah, no. We were all extremely sad Sakura died.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I don't think so.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Yeah, I don't think that
What
that's
are you
it.
talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
The ultimate detective, Kyoko. I love her. So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What he would have had left to do in writing, it doesn't make sense. Why he picked Toko. Why he didn't use that. Oh boy, I actually don't know. I mean, usually it's pretty obvious. No, that's bad. That's bad.
Shoot!
And I died. Yeah! We have come to the end of the debate. Yeah, we did it. Hina is very bloodthirsty, but that is understandable. You see, the thing is that I feel like Hina is saying things because to cover herself. That's my feeling. Yeah, I want to give it another shot.
To give up yet.
Thank you.
I'm completely unconvinced.
Oh my god, do I have to do it? Okay, no. I don't have to do it again. I can just fast forward through all of this and get to the part where I have to choose that it's not Toko. Why the magazine was hidden. Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf.
Yeah, it had.
Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
I haven't been here consistently, but are you
Oh.
playing it?
Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it
I
sitting
don't
there on the
know.
table.
I feel like she might be.
He's lying.
I don't know.
He's gotta be lying.
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth,
I mean, I
someone
really
else
wanted
must
to
have
be
put the
Byakuya.
magazine back on the shelf.
But you know,
In other words, at
You
least
know-
one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine,
oh yeah, same.
they must not have liked what was written on it.
Someone who wouldn't have. I mean, that would be Toko
I got it.
because like it's her name.
Had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it,
Not
right?
what, Toko? Oh my god, this is.
Just admitted it.
That's right.
Dobby was right. This is a doozy.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the body. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Yeah.
You can't be serious.
For now, Hiro
That's
isn't the killer.
I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
He was like, oh my god, no! We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. Yeah, boys. Hiro saying he killed her. Hiro hit Sakura with a Monokuma bottle. But I'm pretty sure that's not it.
I didn't want to, but I did it.
Okay.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hiro really is the killer.
Oh, Toko. I knew for sure, but that doesn't end there. There's something that proves that. The wounds in her head.
I didn't want to, but
I grabbed him on a coop and I hit Ogre from behind.
You hit her from, and you only hit.
yeah, just once.
Yeah, here we go.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
She had 2 head wounds.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm
Oh,
inclined to believe
I don't know if that's a hobby.
I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
Ooh.
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's
There's
more,
feelings.
both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
Not
It's
quite.
not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
What are we gonna do now?
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf.
Yeah, but
right?
I don't think were there 6 or were there 5?
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
I mean,
That
also
was
the
the
chess
bottle
pieces
Hiro hit
doesn't
Sakura
match.
with,
There's
right?
one piece missing, if I'm not wrong.
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
So that is my question
How
answered.
can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should
Yeah.
become clear.
Chess pieces. The relation between the kimono, I feel like it's starting to become clear. The connection must be, it's the object Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. What do I do here? Is this the, okay, yeah, this is it. Okay. Yeah, no. I need an E. An S, there we go. Oh fuck, I messed up the... There we go. I was like, oh, I need to spell peace, but no, and the I is already there. Fuck damn it. That's what I'm gonna say. Fuck
chess
damn it.
pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
Yeah.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was
Was it the
the
queen?
knight,
Oh, the
if I
knight.
remember.
Right, yeah, the knight.
So, what's that matter?
The
I
queen is
guess you
gone.
don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me
The
explain.
queen's gone.
In chess, there are 6
The queen's
different
coming.
pieces. The king,
Sorry.
the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just
So-
those 4.
To be fair, I know nothing about chess, so I'm very proud of myself for noticing that it was the type of chess pieces before that thing happened. Just saying, I'm proud of myself. I am giving myself a pat on the back. Everyone give me a pat on the back.
And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
Yeah.
What does chess have to do with anything?
It's just the
Yeah,
Monokuma
Sylvia's
bottles.
way better.
Oh.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean.
Oh, Toko!
So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case.
There is evidence.
That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
Could it have?
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this
We
case.
do have proof of that.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
When it was completely broken!
The bottle must have been broken
What makes you so sure?
because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Yeah! This music is so jamming, though.
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just 1 broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
Yeah, we have evidence. Do we have to... Can we select it? I figured it out before. Oh, okay, we can select it.
I got it!
There we
Earlier,
go.
Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we
I
found
have a
was
bad
that the
feeling about
collection
Kyoko,
of
by the
pieces
way.
was heavy.
I love her, but I have a bad
And the
feeling
reason
about
for that
Kyoko.
is there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Yeah.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside.
Yeah, it's true.
But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Why not?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
Ooh, what would it reveal? There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by the second attacker.
The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
Yeah, but then
The killer wanted to make it
how did
look like
she?
there was
Why
only
did
one
she
attack.
throw up? I mean,
So
I
they had to
understand
get
that
rid
the
of their
chem bottle
evidence.
is something about the protein.
From there, we can conclude that it
Compound
wasn't
that she was
Hiro who
drinking.
delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
Hi,
No
Dobie.
way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
We're blaming everyone, and I'm
Until 2
pretty sure
seconds
it's
ago,
gonna end up
you
on
were
Hina,
claiming
and I
that
don't
you
like this.
killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Oh?
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note.
I hate that
I
he
was
called her
kinda
ogre.
nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever.
I hate that he called her
So
ogre.
I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You
Pretty
did?
soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko
Gun.
was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
Was she though?
And you just now decided to share that with us?
Oh, Byakuya, go eat a dick.
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
Eat a fucking dick, Byakuya. No one likes you.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
And she does have a lean body, so she
Hiding
could
in
have.
the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
Yeah, all the fingers are being pointed at everyone, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Hina, and I'm gonna be so sad about it. She left it in there for anyone to find. New element has been added. Oh, why? How? Oh my god, there's always new elements! So far, you've probably been pressing the left mouse button during the final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper bullet to use during your coup de grace. Coup de grace. Coup de grace. I cannot speak any language. Cheers for that. I hope is going to Comic-Con in the city. Oh, awesome. Also, hi and welcome for the new follow. I always appreciate everyone new and everyone that has been here for a long time. All the hearts for everyone. My day was interesting, but we can get to that later. Also, like I need to go back. I need to go back in time. No, that's not. How do I go back in time? There was a button. Oh no! I skipped through everything. Okay.
It's a lie! I did nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I did nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no!
Okay, now I have to choose.
That's enough!
No. Locker handprint. There we go.
This should prove it.
Yeah, there we go! Even if I didn't get all of the things, I got the locker
Did
handprint
you
right.
know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the
I
locker?
knew it. I got it right this time.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking.
I did it.
Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
But again, this is pointing fingers at everyone,
Okay, then.
and
Let's just
I don't
compare
like
it to
this
your hand,
because it's
shall
gonna be
we?
Hina, and I don't want it to
That'll
be
clear everything
Hina.
up, right?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Yaki, I want to punch you.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
Nope.
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Oh.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go
Thank
there
you,
early,
Bike.
so
It's
I went
very
into the rec
appreciated when
room.
you go by.
I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker.
Being a simp by like Toko, cause literally if my celebrity crush asked me, I would immediately crack. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah.
And put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Oh my God, Byakuya, go eat a dick.
Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around,
Yeah.
there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Oh boy. We'll have to. Oh,
Guess it's back!
It was your fault after all.
I really like Genocide Jill.
When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights!
Just
really love
answer
Genocide
the
Jill.
question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
Oh.
So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake.
Okay.
Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wonder. So I opened my eyes to see...
Who did you see? Oh, Sakura again?
Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I
She
guess it
is
took me by
top
surprise.
She really is top
I got
3.
so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
Oh,
And when it was
Genocide
all
Jill.
over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
Every single game ever? You've played every single game ever? Amazing. How do you have time?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Oh my god.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem.
Yeah.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's...
She's just afraid
You
of
know?
me. Yeah.
But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
Oh, Hiro. That's good. Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna... I just
Well then,
wanna
that's that.
grab
Let's
Yoki's
start
neck
the
and just...
vote.
Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right?
Nope,
Let's
we
do
are
this.
not. There's more to this, isn't there?
Not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Oh my god, I hate her, but I love her. It's not over yet, is it? Nope. This is the one who killed Sakura It's Hina, isn't it? It really is Hina. Yoko, status of Sakura's budding yellow powder. Okay.
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up!
In front of the
I killed her
shelf.
there in front of the shelf!
Yeah, no, that wouldn't have been it.
I was just... And all of a sudden, I remember waking up...
You were taken by surprise. You smashed her.
You got it!
And where did the attack?
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
No, it's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Yep.
So, you finally noticed.
Oh, Byakuya, shut up and eat a dick.
Just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Yeah, I agree. That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack room in front of the magazine. There we go.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Yep.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right?
Would she
All
have?
to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
That would pull, but
There's no way I
not
can move a muscle-bound
Sakura.
heavy weight like that.
Got full, but not Sakura.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
No, that's not possible.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
You found
While
her.
everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
There's no way Toko was hiding in the locker because I was in the locker. I saw it for myself.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room,
I literally do
Ina
not
and
like
I
Hiro. I
both
believe
got a
he was
look
supposed to be a
inside.
comedic effect. But yeah, he is a little bit of annoying.
and at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously, Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
I really
not
like
know?
Jill.
You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
Oh, her happy face there.
You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
Nope, she didn't.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Yeah, could we really be missing something so important? Yeah, we are. There's another. Maybe it's. Yellow powder, Monokuma always count. I think it'll be yellow powder, but we'll see.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Okay, we just heard everything, and I think I know where it is.
What was it? If it wasn't from Jill, then what was it?
There's no one that killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Wait, no? I'm coming up now. Oh, I was wrong.
What was
So
it
it's
that
not the
killed
yellow
Ogre?
powder.
If it wasn't...
Can I see the truth? Can I see? However, it seemed that. Oh, okay, yeah, violent vomiting of blood. Yeah. Okay, okay.
What was it?
There's no other that killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot to her.
There we go. I thought that the yellow powder would have come in here. I would have cut in half and back and giddy. Yeah, no, I agree with you.
According to the
But then
Monokuma
that's
file,
not fun, you
Sakura
know?
had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
Yeah, Monokuma
Not to
doesn't do
mention,
anything
I
by
didn't find
accident.
any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
She's the ultimate
But if there wasn't a
detective,
cut
I
or
think.
anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body, most likely Sakura was poisoned.
Yep.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Oh, Byakuya, go eat a dick! Everyone got to this conclusion long time ago.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone, quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Somehow her touch
You're the only one talking.
spoiled her out.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Yeah.
Huh? Not in the rec room? And I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
Yeah.
And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The
And now
shelf
is it our
is
turn?
divided up
Okay,
into
no,
3
it's not our
sections,
turn yet.
A, B, and C. In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Nope, it came from Section A.
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
I mean, it was from Section C, but it actually is from Section A. It was on the same shelf as the supplement section
got
A. Woo! We did it!
Poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? You just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so?
Because they were trying.
Because the
If it
culprit
isn't
switched it
Hina,
out.
they were trying
That's
to kill
why.
Hina. Like, well,
What do you mean?
no, that's a stretch.
I mean, this.
That's a stretch. Still feel it was. Oh my god! I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips, and
Master!
we're so shocked that at what we were seeing. All we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever. Yeah, that you need to
Tastes
die.
awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein. Protein. That's a word that I cannot say. Ugh, tastes awful. But at least it wasn't blue milk.
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Yeah.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
Protein. Did they spell protein? Protein? I don't know. The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that conversely the poison must have been in. Could it be? Could it be? Ooh. Oh, give me a second. I'm gonna press that. P-O-I-R-K. What starts with a P? Oh, and the protein Not beaker. It's not beaker. Protein. Oh, what? What's that word? What is that word? Protein something. I don't know what that word is. No, it doesn't. It doesn't let me look at my truth bullets. Protein. Oh, drink. Where's the T? Okay. T. Okay, now I need an N. Now I need an I. Drink. N. There we go. Protein drink.
Now
I did
understand.
it! English. Perfect language.
The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
I can spell!
Absolutely. The contents of each
I can
container
spell!
were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and
Which
she
makes
was
me
happy
think
to
it's
drink
Hina.
the poison herself.
I got it! You're saying they gave
This is
her a
what's
protein
making me
drink,
think
right?
it's Hina.
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
I don't want it to be Hina.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe
did
she
say.
took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
It was me! Dio!
Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Yeah, the evidence, it has to be. It must be what we find in front of the shelf. Wait, footprints. There we go.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there.
You may
at
be
that
right.
point.
I don't want to be right. I don't.
They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected.
I don't, because Sakura and Hina are my favorite.
What's more, the footprints
And I
were in
cannot
front of section
deal with
A,
that.
where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
Who?
It was me.
Oh.
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
I knew that Hina was
If
involved.
you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
This doesn't
Just
feel
as
right.
I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it.
This doesn't feel right. don't
And
like
the only
it.
people here who wear sneakers are...
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya.
Yeah.
That explains why you...
It was Makoto. I really, I don't think it was Hina. I don't think it was Hina. I think someone did it. Someone
If the
knew
footprints
that
didn't belong
something
to
like
Makoto,
this would
that
happen.
left only one other possibility.
So they switched it, and Hina accidentally gave that to Sakura,
Plus,
which is what I'm
you've been
thinking
acting
is either
strange ever since the
Byakuya
trial
or
began.
Kyoko, but I don't want it to be Kyoko, so
You
I'm
were in
not
an
thinking
awful
Kyoko.
rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
No,
I can't believe
I don't
it.
think so.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
I don't think so.
I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
I don't think so.
Is it true? Did you really... kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I don't think so. Hina
I
did
found
it.
her. There in the rec room.
Yeah.
She was hurt.
She didn't do it
She
on
asked me
purpose.
to bring her that
She didn't do
protein.
it on purpose. That's what I'm saying.
But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's
No,
when you switched
Hina.
out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And
Oh, Hina.
then
Hold it! I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
Oh, Byakuya, I'm still not
Funny
convinced
words like
either.
friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
Yeah, but I still
Just
don't
like
think
how
it
this
was
girl
her.
sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Thank you,
Are you
Kyoko.
talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
Yeah, because
No,
I'm pretty sure
it
you
doesn't.
didn't.
But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
Who are you protecting,
doesn't
Hina?
fit?
Oh! 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 Sorry, I had to stop it because that is a line that Dobie has in his streams a lot. I hear it a lot in his streams. Oh, he said it! There's the line, yeah! What doesn't fit? Was it you or was it Luca who has that in the streams? Either both of you use a lot of Danganronpa lines, so you know, confused. Forgive me. Luca has that. Okay, yeah. A great line. There's the line.
mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
It does.
Please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Oh, he has a sweat. He has a sweat drop.
There's
It's
nobody
Byakuya.
else
Is it
to
finally
suspect.
Byakuya?
Nobody
Is it
else
finally
could have
Byakuya?
possibly
Is it
done
finally Byakuya?
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that,
Uh-huh.
I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
No.
That story you just told.
Nope.
First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
The footprints don't match. If that's true, the footprints don't match. Isn't that a little strange? Yeah. Yeah.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Oh, Byakuya, we know it's you. Shut the fuck up. How long? Until we figure it out. Till I uncovered the full truth of this case. It was Byakuya. It's Byakuya. Is that where that line came from, or have we already heard that line? Okay, let's do it.
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
I didn't see where in what direction were they facing. Yeah, I know that. This fact, what you just told us. Yeah.
First I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Yeah, no, that's not it.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A. And that's where I switched the powders.
It just went through.
Once I was done switching them,
Just went through.
I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough.
How much longer must we tolerate this?
How much longer must we tolerate
First I went
this?
to, that's when I grabbed the, and you spilled some of the, yeah. Okay. I moved from Section, and that's where, once I was done, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it and left the chem lab. That's all there is to it.
Honestly,
I don't
that's
know
enough.
which one
How
it
much
is.
longer must we tolerate?
First I went to that's when I grabbed the and you spilled some of the yeah. Okay. I moved from section C to section A.
I'm still
and
thinking.
that's
Wait,
where I switched
what?
the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back
Okay,
in
this time it
section A.
did work, but it isn't what I thought it was.
Shoot!
Huh.
First I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the
I
shelf.
keep confusing the buttons.
When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from section C to section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it.
Nope. I got this. I don't think I got this. I think I'm overthinking this.
That's all there is to it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate?
First I went to that's when I grabbed the and you spilled some of the yeah. Okay. I moved from section and that's where once I was done I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in
That's
section
not it
A.
either. Okay.
First I went to that's when I grabbed the and you spilled some of the yeah. Okay. I moved from section and that's where I switched the powder. Once I was done, I put the bottle filled with the
No,
then
that's
I
not
took
it.
the bottle and left the that's all there is.
Honestly,
Sorry, I
that's
was
enough.
hoping you do.
How much
Oh,
longer
nice.
must we tolerate this?
Enjoy your food. Don't worry about it.
First I went to that's when I
I'm
grabbed
struggling
the and you spilled
here.
some of the yeah. Okay. I moved from section and that's where once I was done, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back
That's
in
not it
section
either.
A.
Okay.
First I went to that's when I grabbed the and you spilled some of the
Oh, I keep doing that by
Okay. I
accident.
moved from section C to section and that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in section A.
That's not it either. I'm fucking everything up. Okay.
First,
Without telling me the answer, am I correct in thinking that it's one of the bullets that we already have and not me having to take another bullet? Like another thing from the thing here. Because I feel like it is. But my feelings are so confused. So confused. Let's try again.
that's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped
Oh, my
it.
wrist just cracked.
Okay, and then?
I moved from section C to section A. And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison and left the that's all there is.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate?
First I went to section that's when I grabbed the poison.
No, that's wrong. Yeah, no, that's wrong. I might be overthinking it. Oh, I failed.
I refuse to give up yet.
Okay, let's see what Makoto has to say at the end. That's a hint that we haven't really paid attention to. At least I haven't really paid attention to.
First I went to that's when I grabbed the and you spilled some of the yeah. Okay. I moved from section and that's where once I was done I put the bottle filled then I took the bottle and left the that's all there is.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
In the chem lab for the footprints and know what direction where they're facing. Those facts clearly contradict. Yeah, that's what I thought.
First I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
Yeah, this is what I
From
think.
Section C to Section A.
Yeah, I was trying it all along, but it didn't do it right. I got it. Wait,
You said you went to
sit
get
properly.
the poison
I
from
can do it.
Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein.
So stressful. So stressful. This
But the
this trial
footprints
is
left at the
stressful.
scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I left the footprint. Okay.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Oh, Byakuya, it's you probably.
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
It has to be Byakuya. I don't want it to be Byakuya. I'm tired of Byakuya.
The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Yeah.
well, you see...
What the? What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain
Byakuya.
that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Please let it be Byakuya. I want
Just
to get
say
rid
it
of him
already.
so
What is it
bad.
you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle.
Thank you, bike. I
And
hope
the
you don't
hidden
hear the
clue
bike,
was
but
exposed.
then
thanks
everyone
to
thank the
you
bike.
ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then.
Lording knowledge over
Why
Byakuya.
don't you
Kyoko's
explain?
perfect.
Huh? Me?
Kyoko's perfect.
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
The shard of light blue glass found in the bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke the window!
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question.
It's
How did a
finally time
shard
for
of glass
Byakuya.
from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
It's finally time for Byakuya.
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it? It should have been when I broke the rec room. Where was it? The bottle of poison, according to what Hina told us.
I got it!
So it should be, yeah.
The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
Fucking Byakuya.
Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was open. In other words,
Yeah,
after
because the
Sakura
can was
died.
on top of the shard.
Hold on, you're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
Do we though?
If that can
Hina
wasn't
said-
there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
Everything Hina might have said is a lie.
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
It really is, yes.
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on! How can you say that?
Oh, Byakuya.
How can you know what I don't know?
Because you're an idiot and everyone hates you. The reason she can say is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was open. Okay, we need the shards. So there's a empty protein drink. Yeah, empty protein drink, maybe. Maybe. Let's hear what
When
they
it comes
say.
to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No. No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Well, it was unlocked in other words when I broke the window. If I concentrate on that.
When it comes to that protein can,
There's not a doubt until it absolutely.
So you're someone plant? No.
It had to have been in. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was
Oh,
unlocked.
Byakuya!
When it
Byakuya,
comes to
you're
that, there's not a doubt
pink
until
thing.
it absolutely.
So you're someone plant? No.
It had to have been. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room.
There we go.
No, it's wrong. You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Yeah, I remember. It was yesterday, I
Of
remember.
course. It came from the window
Touch your nose if
broke
you
to get
remember.
in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
Oh,
This
Byakuya,
proves
you're
it.
looking a little bit disheveled.
It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
Oh, Byakuya, you're looking
see.
a little bit
So that's your
disheveled.
explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
if that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And
Oh,
that's
Byakuya,
made everything
finally.
clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
So
Then tell us already! Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was
Sakura
Hina, right?
herself. No,
She took it and gave it to
Sakura
Ogre.
herself.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been Sakura
I got
herself.
it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
It's no lie, Sakura definitely went to section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Okay, now this is where the shoe comes in. Oh, never mind. Oh, well, yeah, maybe.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
Wait, but I thought I did it. I did the thing.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
Go down. Oh,
You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Stop talking! I hate you!
no. Oh boy.
You're a liar!
Oh boy, this is just too confusing, this
Do you
part.
have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it.
I'm surprised they
Hina,
didn't make me
Did
change
you
it.
know that Sakura's
But, you know,
foot
whatever.
had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
Oh my god, I hate that he called her ogre.
And it was
She's
only
not
an
an ogre.
instant, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instead. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No!
Interesting.
It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
Hina, you want to die so that you can be with Sakura. a connection between Sakura and the poison is the unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. Select someone, and this is why they let me see all the other frames.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
Yeah.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I'm not too happy about
I can't
this.
believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course, Sakura wanted to create the locked room.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room.
Yeah.
And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get the others. Yep, shake your legs.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can.
I'm not happy
Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
I really
When
like
you were
something.
done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
Yeah. Why couldn't
while
it have been
everyone else was
Yakuya?
focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact,
Oh boy.
Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death.
It's such a sad plot twist.
That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Yeah.
No! No, 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 no! I killed her!
It's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Oh, am I gonna have to do the... Okay. Let's do it, I guess. That's already there. Okay, Byakuya is here. Act 2. Oh my god, which one's which? 'Cause I mean, Tokugo's here. That. And then she. No, this one's not right. Upside down, yeah. Okay, and then this. Yeah.
Here's
I
exactly
think that's
what
how
happened.
it went. I think that
This
is
case
how we
began when
went.
Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in
Did
the
I
rec
get
room.
it? Did I get it right the first time? We'll see.
Specifically, those people were Hiro,
Also, I love how
Toko,
unhinged
and Byakuya.
Byakuya looks in that image.
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
I'm not happy with this plot, guys. I'm not happy with this plot, but I didn't do that properly, so I'm guessing... it meant to do this. So it doesn't feel like
is
that's right,
you!
but whatever.
Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime.
Oh
He took a
boy.
magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear,
Okay, I got that right.
she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others.
So far, so
But in
good.
her rush,
Just one
she made
mistake.
one little mistake.
The art is
put
so
the
good,
magazine
though.
back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head.
I'm not happy
Assuming
about
Sakura
this, guys.
really was dead this time,
I'm really
she
not.
set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there.
This is just making me want to
We
cry.
had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves. In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina.
No one wanted it to be Hina.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact.
And there was
Isn't
no
that
rule
right?
against that either.
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to...
Oh, be
How are you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's
My
what you don't
feelings.
understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Oh, my feelings. Oh, I gotta see. Okay, I guess that's what it is. And Sakura, but also for the 2 that showed up, not realizing they unintentionally helped her come to that conclusion. Yeah, it's
Okay,
sad to
okay.
everyone.
I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? gonna be?
My heart is heavy. My heart is so heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did he try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet you, why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. Oh my god, my nose is all red. I don't have a face with a red nose. I'm sorry. I cannot show it, but I'm crying. I'm about to start crying, and this is too much for me. Can't believe it. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you were gonna take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
What?
For serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note. Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me?
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't forgive this!
my closest friend got hurt. Sakura. Because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about... what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you...
Hina.
Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Oh, I can't, guys. This game is... Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, he would have understood. She was friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... over her feelings. And then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was? Seeing you act like that. That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you'd pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came. Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to? Yeah, you gotta just hang on, I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder, and that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura,
Please!
let me in. Please open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted her to be... I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey! Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt you right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
Hey!
It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking. Because her and me.
In other words,
Well, what I'm really trying to say is...
yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already.
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby.
It's true.
This one is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then... you lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
I can't help if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. Filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around.
Phew.
Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. Shing! So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene cut.
And?
So then what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey, hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
Isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of the story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, jeez. Talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. Ahem. And with that ahem, I'm gonna drink water. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in this strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years. I cannot read.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They're probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina...
It sounds like a love note, and I don't like it. This is a suicide love note, no.
My resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive. I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing. Succumbing? Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's succubus, so succumbing. English is a weird language. To the mastermind. And more than anything...
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
That's how I came to feel. So that's what is Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the Mastermind has commanded me. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the Mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of the conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then, Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted us to stop us from fighting? To protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong, too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. That is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then, they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else.
Oh boy.
No matter what, just survive.
But...
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still...
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was, like, totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, and you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either. What? Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go.
How strange.
But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is competition between all of you. Remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew!
Lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I'm bowing out of the game.
Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost the sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on here? Now, I have only one thing to look forward to,
It's all clear.
and that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch and fire. Everyone.
Hey.
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having fun.
What the heck?
The fun time? I mean, if I had read it perfectly, that would have made sense. Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and let's get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time!
What?
Oh, wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna.
But...
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can't just sub in whatever old students I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times one rule.
Listen up.
And I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste.
Yahoo!
So for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest. A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I have a bad feeling about this. Yep. That's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, Chihiro. You!
Oh,
You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk! That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried? Broiled? Give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled where it's at. I am very sad. Like, I've been close to crying freaking 5 times right now. In this stream alone. I can't take it. I can't take it because I don't have a crying face.
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else's, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words had raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him!
What's the matter?
Huh? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop, he was my friend, and I just bit my tongue a little bit, and it hurt. And you killed him. This is what you call animism? Animism, yeah. Or a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually,
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop. I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew? You were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
yep.
Well, I mean, the data in the laptop? It was...
Phew.
Oh no! I missed it! How do I see? Is it... There's a button that I can press. No. Oh, there we go. I mean, the data in the laptop, it was... I guess you could call it a gift from me to you. Or maybe more like a reward in honor of being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So, of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
very nice.
Experience a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they'll make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad. Like, just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that,
Uh-huh.
I need to read that postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. There's still a little bit more left in Sakura's note.
Huh?
Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for the I think I need to drink more water. Problem is that I'm almost out of water, which is actually a big problem. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully, it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. Yeah, back to this, huh? To think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. You can't just stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at you, all of you, for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's know. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But...
Too bad.
Sucks for you, loser! Wait, what's this? What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. Huh. Wow. What a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you. Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys better try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours? Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long and hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message? Her last clue to help us solve the mystery of this school? The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trials was over. You... What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did he do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off? And the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo,
So the class trial is over and Monokuna's gone.
but...
So, now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. But... Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. That kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost that to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up! Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? And how about you make that one the last one? I haven't reached the point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then I'll try.
Huh?
That totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball because you are a sleazeball.
See.
Apparently, you still have a death wish.
Ah.
Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse give and take. Me! I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And so Sakura's trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us.
This as such, soon the doors to the Okay then. Sweet dreams.
Still the same. There's only been a couple of times that's different, but still the same. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. Couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep, but the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Oh.
Kyoko?
Oh. 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 She's sneaking into our room in the middle of the night. Are we getting some special cuddly time? Finally, like everyone was asking.
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Time unknown. Ooh. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock. In the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask you. Favor for me?
Makoto.
What's your favor?
So,
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not just going to lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Oh boy! Okay, before continuing, I need to stretch because my back is hurting like hell. My lower back is just like not handling it today. Also, yeah, Makoto needs to learn how to lock his door. Though technically I wasn't allowed to lock my door when I was young, so I would have forgotten to. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. I'm thinking that actually it was locked, but she lockpicked it. She locked it. Lockpicked it. I like that. Lockpicked it. That's the way it's going to be said from now on. Made my way into the after-hours school and headed for the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? Put my hand on the door with a certain amount of force. It didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor?
What's this?
Oh, what are you doing up, mister? Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, you're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that, you dolt. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looked like you might break in any second, so I thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know? Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko?
You too? You guys?
Whatever, the two of you, just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What?
Hey.
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
Shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah. Gone. Get out of here. Shoo. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just so happens to be locked, and then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing? What was the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then, that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Huh. Mukuro. What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Interesting.
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Huh. To be continued. Altered lump. 4 by gore. Oh boy.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh my god, there's more. There's more. No. I'm not gonna do this. Hiding somewhere in Hope's Peak. There's more. Okay, I would stream for longer, but to be honest, my back has been a wreck today. I actually did have to spend like 40 minutes with a heating pad on it after work because it's just not doing well today. So instead of, straining my back and everything, we're going to stop it here. There's a lot to process from that trial. It's not that I have back problems, it's that I have a terrible posture. And also, whatever. I am a little bit chubby. Let's say it that way. I'm a little bit chubby. That's fine though. So I try my best to keep my back straight and everything, but my lower back, my whole back actually kind of hurts, and I didn't sleep that well. So everything is just a mess, and I've been too stressed out today because I had to go to the doctor, and that's a whole thing that didn't happen properly. So yeah, we are gonna find someone to raid. Let's see who is available right now that we can raid. We are going to raid with... Oh, what was the line? Toby, what was the line? Toby, what was the line? Toby, tell me, what was the line? What doesn't fit? That's the line. That's the line. That's what we're gonna raid with. What doesn't fit? What doesn't fit? It's a very good line. I mean, it's such a good line. It's such a good line. And like, I think it would tell everyone where we are in the game without spoiling anything. So yeah. Let's go ahead and raid the Joker. He is doing his regular thing. He is doing his community night on Thursdays. Oh yeah, sure, give me a fun fact. Give me a fun fact. I'm ready for that. Give me the fun fact. I can do it. I can deal with it. And now we wait. The original first death was supposed to be Hagakure, and the singer was going to be his killer. Oh. What the fuck? What? What? Oh my god, what? What? I'm shocked. They have released pics from it. Oh my god. I need to look into that, but after I finish the game so I don't get spoiled anything. Basically, schedule. Pokemon Day. If I am available, there will be a Monday stream with the Pokemon Presents. If not, we're playing Pokemon Snap on Monday at 7 p.m. Costa Rican time. And I think everyone left. If you're still here, Danganronpa, Wednesday and Thursday. Bye!